everybody, just a very quick little video for you on hamstring health. We want to keep these hamstrings happy. And a lot of the times in a yoga class or when we're stretching and doing other things, we pull the hamstring in the way that we're lifting our legs up or moving our body. And it hurts. It hurts. So we want to avoid that, okay? So I'm going to show you, go through a few different things that can, positions that you might be in that this might happen, so that you can help yourself and know what to do, okay? All too often in a yoga class, people just want to get the foot. You know, that's when the hamstring gets pulled, when we're trying to get that foot up. So avoid the need to get that foot fast up to the butt, okay, when you're doing a stretch for the quads or something like that. And think mindfully for the body. So when we're standing, here's an example. When you're standing up like this, right? And you pull your shoulders up and back and you're preparing yourself for this wonderful quadriceps stretch. It's so exciting. I can't even wait to get at this stretch, right? And you pull your foot up towards your buttocks. What's happening here is your hamstring is really working to lift this foot up. So we want to do this in a nice, gentle way to give it love, okay? So sometimes you can very slowly lift the foot up, reach back. See how I'm kind of bending a little bit to the side here? I'm going to show you from the front to the side to grab the foot, right? You want to work with the upper body to grab the lower part of your body as well. You don't just want to leave it all up to the hamstrings and the leg. So let the whole body work together. If you're pulling back, it's going to help that way too, okay? The more open you are in your quads, the easier this is going to get over time. So keep stretching these quads so it keeps helping. Okay, so if that's an issue for you coming straight back like this, here's a cool little trick I'm going to show you. I only tell you guys. It's top secret, okay? Just you know. So if you're lifting your knee, open it out a little bit. Now your foot's a little bit closer to your hand. And you can kind of squeeze a little bit to the right, right? I'm squeezing the side of my body here, and there's my foot. It's beautiful. You can also use the wall, right? Hold it sideways. Same thing. Open out, grab the foot, right? Or maybe you're facing the wall, same thing. Either you're hugging the heel up behind you, very mindfully using the whole body, or you're opening out with that knee, grabbing the foot, and then bringing it back to center. Like I said, if you have very tight quads, this is going to be more challenging for you, but over time, it's going to get easier and easier. Now, another little tool is a strap, the strapio. So we can hold the strap in a loop fashion. So we have a loop at the end, and it's like a lasso. So we can stick our foot into that loop right around the ankle, and then use the strap with your hands pulling the foot up towards the buttocks. Once you get the foot up there using the strap, maybe then your hand takes over for the rest of the stretch. Maybe. And then lowering it down too. You want to lower it down mindfully, okay? So same thing, if you're facing the wall, you can use the loop and pull up. Some people in my classes, they get to about here sometimes using the strap because they're so tight in the quads, and that's okay. You know, little by little, it's going to open up over time. So this is a good place to hang out. If you feel the stretch in the quad, hang out here. Why not? Otherwise, you can work on lifting it up a little bit higher and getting more of a stretch. So you're going to use the same or similar techniques if you're laying on your belly, which is another area that I see hamstrings getting pulled. It's like a cramp that you feel in the hamstring, like a Charlie horse. That's what it feels like. So sometimes people are on the belly and doing the same thing, where they're trying to get their foot towards their buttocks, okay? And they're doing it in a fast way, and it's going to potentially injure or hurt the hamstring. So here's a little technique. If you're trying to hug your heel towards your buttocks and you're laying on your belly, use your upper body, right? So you want to meet the foot with your hand. So let's work on just bending one knee. So there it is. There's your limit. You know where your limit is, right? So if you go past that limit towards the buttocks, chances are you might get a cramp in your hamstring, okay? So use your upper body from here. This is where I'm gonna stop my foot because my quads are saying that's enough, okay? I wanna reach back and grab the foot with my left hand, but I don't wanna just do this, right? Because look at it. It's kind of waving at the foot, right? I wanna use my other arm. I wanna push down into the ground. I wanna open the front of my body up and then grab the foot. It's closer. The hand gets closer to the foot and my other arm is helping. It's pushing me and rotating me open to grab the foot. Isn't that great? So much fun. And then from there, this is where the intensity happens. You're gonna come back to center, woo, while holding the foot, and then you can maybe rest your head down and breathe. Don't forget the breathing part. And you can do the other leg as well. So same thing, you're gonna lift up to your elbows, your forearms. Take a deep breath in, bend the knee only to where it stops, right? So there it's saying no more, cannot go any farther. And then you're gonna push down with your opposite arm, maybe do a little roll, a little shift, reach that right arm back. Don't be afraid to open up your body and connect with the foot. And then come back to center, hold it here, or maybe lower all the way down. So using your strap in this position, it can be very tricky if you're very tight to get this loop around your foot. So sometimes lying down sideways like so and taking the loop and bringing it around your foot there might be a good option for you rather than floundering around on your belly and desperately trying to throw this lasso over your ankle from the front, right? So here I am on the side. I got the lasso around my ankle there, and now I can roll back to the belly and pull the heel in towards the body. Little wink wink there to help you out. So taking the lasso off, that's another option, right? Just like when we were standing up and grabbing that heel, from on the belly, you can open the knee out just like we did when we were standing, and maybe that's the way that you're gonna grab the foot, okay? You have a little bit more space here in the body when you open the knee, and now you can grab the foot and then bring it back to center. A little bit more challenging to do when you're on your belly because you're kind of like squeezing it in there and maneuvering and getting stuck on your mat a little bit. But these are some options. Okay, so another posture that this happens is when you are doing the wheel pose, okay? Not the wheel, the bow, Dhanurasana. Okay, it's like the wheel, but you're on your belly. Okay, so when you're doing this, right, you're hugging the heels towards the buttocks, and then you're trying to grab your feet. So a nice option here is to roll to one side, grab an ankle, okay? Come back to center, roll to the other side, grab the other ankle. So when you're laying on your side, it's a little bit easier to grab those ankles, okay? And then you can breathe here, come up into your bow pose, hug the knees in, and then lower down. If you're using a strap for your bow pose, again, can be very challenging because you're on your belly and you're already tight. Your body is tight, so it's not easy. So coming to one side, rolling over to one side, looping it over. See if you can loop it over both feet. Again, this is very challenging. This is where, as a teacher, I walk around the room and I help people because it's just nicer. It's nicer to do. So here you have the strap around your feet, okay? So you're gonna lay down just like you're coming into bow pose without the strap, and you're gonna grab either side of the strap, and you're gonna roll your hands into the strap one time, and you're gonna breathe, and then push the ankles into the strap and lift your body, and then see if you can lift your knees up. Pretty fun. And then lower it down. Another trick is to use 2 straps, 1 for each ankle. So avoid the need for hugging that heel in fast, fast, fast. Try to relax, breathe, and use some of these little techniques to help you out. I hope it helps. Let me know. Comment, yada, yada. Keep me posted. Be truly you.